Instrumentals.
Yeah, I'm not a rapper, but I when I hear the good sound, I know the good sound, bro. And you definitely got the good sound.
Appreciate you.
Trying to make time
Right now, I'm just going
everybody, well, we know from the different ages is the era, but good music don't never die.
I wasn't getting the R&B feel when you walked in, but
You versatile, right?
That's
Versatile.
you know.
That's why he said it's personal.
That's
It's more personal.
I experimented, bro. I ain't.
No, that's
I ain't the R&B dude. I'm just R&B smooth.
Yeah, that's it. That's what he said.
Are you rapping or singing, or it's both?
I was both.
I mean, sometimes you gotta sing that pain out though. You feel me?
You do. You gotta get it out there.
That's just how I felt, bro. A lot of this shit was like, I wrote a little bit and I freestyled a little bit. It was just how I was feeling. It was like, no, this time around I'm just gonna record how I'm feeling.
Did you have any training growing up with the singing or the
Zero.
the poetry or the
Zero.
combination?
I was like I told bro, I was on at FaceTime, John.
We're shorty.
I said, you know what,
some
this is
study.
for you.
On the spot.
Who's your favorite rapper?
On the spot. Right now?
Like who was in the CD when we was growing up? Who was in that CD player?
It changed, bro. I mean, right now I listen to Drake right now. I listen to Lil Baby. I listen to NBA YoungBoy, Moneybag, Big Sean, Ty Dolla.
Give it to Ty Dolla, my man.
All right, when you say Ty Dolla, you have a little Ty Dolla-esque in you.
I listen to everybody.
Yeah, I hear it.
So you know what? I'm happy you said that. Cause
I don't want to compare you, but
come here real quick. I just want to make sure people see who asking the questions, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's my man.
Family affair.
You know what I'm saying? It's a family thing. My man over here asking
Keep it.
questions.
I don't know if I'm a can of paint, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, keep it 100 right now.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure, you know what I'm saying? Get some love, baby. Wake up out there. But not, you know what I'm saying? Which a great point. Like, how much do those people influence you in your music?
I mean, now, I guess I'm preparing for the next step. Is like, I'm going to different experience. I'm in a whole other part of my life right now. Okay. So I'm just soaking it all in for new experiences to talk about.
Okay.
But at the time when I did the 3, I was listening to none of them.
It was just all you.
I was living in my studio.
Okay.
And it was just like, I'm literally living in my studio.
Okay.
And it was like, you know what? I'm about to just try this with no rules, no real structure, and I'm gonna put it out and see what happens.
Isn't that freeing though? Like when you just say fuck it and just go, I'm doing it how I want to do it.
That's
let
it.
it come out. Like
That's it.
Like that feeling has to feel something great, right?
I think now I'm gravitating toward that feeling because I'm outside of that space.
Okay.
Looking back into it, then it was just like I had writer's block, and it was like I ain't recording in a minute.
Right. So you wasn't creative.
I was more in the business hat.
Okay.
I was running the studio.
Yeah.
So I'm coming across, artists coming in and out every day, all day.
Different vibes and stuff.
And I'm playing a different hat. So they don't even know me as an artist at this point. So now when I'm start going through this, it's just like I don't even know where to start. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know. And it's just I might be drinking and just throw a beat on and like I'm just gonna record because I ain't got shit else to do.
Right.
I don't got nothing else going for me right now. It was my shit, and it's just like I'm just recording and see where it go.
Okay.
Right. I wasn't thinking about the 3, the project, the campaign. That was the furthest of my thought. I'm like I gotta get my life together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's number 1. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand.
For real, part-time gig. I wasn't doing like no other bullshit.
Gotcha.
So as I start collecting the songs and letting people hear it, and like little different pieces and parts. Like, damn, bro, like it's just alright. Like this shit's alright. Like you on the song. And I was like, man, I gotta put it together. And then I kind of got a group of songs and put it together. And the order I have now is not even the original order that I had it in when I let the few people hear it. Actually, it's crazy because I was converting to my phone and getting into the Apple Music and the playlist and all of that, and it didn't even transfer over correctly. So the order was backwards.
Oh, word?
So as I'm driving, trying to listen to the songs again, it wasn't in the order I wanted it in. But I'm like, damn, this should kind of go. Like,
Right.
I'm riding. We spoke earlier, and I'm just like, it's flowing like
that's it. Yeah.
Hold up, I might keep this order instead of the order I actually had.
That wasn't your plan, bro. That was God's.
So I called bro like I'm like yo bro like
Yeah.
I'm like yo bro I'm like my man Blue. He live in Atlanta right now. He from Philly, but he live in Atlanta. So I'm like yo I know you fuck with the three, the idea of it. I said, but bro, I know you heard a couple of songs, but I'm telling this story. The order kind of like went on its own,
Right.
and I like this order
Better.
a little better than the order I had. And what you think? He's like, yo, bro, don't overthink it.
Just right. Just let it be.
If you like it, let it be.
That's it.
And here we are.
But we tell less is more. Less
Here
is
we are,
more.
bro.
When you definitely
Yeah.
overthinking it, you just gotta go back to the basics. Less is more,
Yeah.
and that's just what happened. It was
Yeah.
God's plan for it to happen just the way it happened, so it can come out the way it is.
Yeah, and it's
You know?
and
Perfect
perfect
imperfection.
imperfection for the single.
Absolutely.
I didn't even plan the homie Drop Top. You know, he's from the hood.
Okay.
He said Deep was his record when he first heard it,
Yeah, no.
and I was like,
You said, no, I know what you said.
it was personal, so it was like, man,
This ain't
alright,
true, right,
bro.
right. But
No, I was
everybody can relate.
that's possibly what it could have been.
Yeah.
But because it was so personal, it was like I'm not thinking about this the record.
Right.
It was just like, man, I was just venting.
Yeah, but you gotta think about somebody else that feel that exact same way, but can't express it how you are able to express it.
Right.
So now when they hear it, they go, damn, I'm feeling that exact same way. I'm happy he said it just like that because now I can relate to it. Now I can go back and now I can actually find the words from your song to express how I feel to whoever it is.
Right. And play it for shorty. Like, yo, this is
how I
Like, that's how I felt.
yeah,
Back in the
right,
day,
right.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Now I can kind of see it like that. Then
yeah.
I was just like, man, honestly, this is so personal, but I don't know if I'm even ready to talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta
That's
think
where I
about
was at
all
that
the people
time.
that feel like in your same shoes. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta understand that sometimes you gotta take yourself outside. You gotta step outside your situation, look into the box, step out the box, look into it, and then analyze it from there. And then you can put yourself back in there, and you know how to move from there.
Right.
You know
I mean,
what I'm
it's like
saying?
certain things, like certain emotions are like universal. You feel what I'm
Yes,
saying?
they are.
So for you to create that or craft that sound, and then when people hear it, they can relate to it instantly because it's a universal feeling. Like, oh snap! Literally makes sense. You know what I'm saying? So
That's
how it
right.
works.
That's right. Now I'm in a space to do that.
yeah.
And I think putting the visual out, and you might not see it on the IG or Facebook or YouTube, but I got a lot of DMs like, it's powerful. Like,
Right. See.
like you this is a good message, and like, I
It's a good
thank you so
message.
much for it, and like I'm so happy for you. I've never seen this part of you. I'm like, damn, I wish you would have just put that on the joint, like you know what I'm saying?
But it ain't for
it's
everybody.
like, but it's
Right.
like, you know what? Thank you,
Right.
Yeah.
because I was kind of shaky even putting this shit out. Cause
Right.
they said nobody never seen me like this before.
Right. It's good.
It's like it's that
Open up.
other layer, like the third layer. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Look at that. You made it. Yeah.
Pusha T said it's just my truth.
It's just your truth.
My truth. That's it.
true.
That's where we going with
You
it.
can't deny it. You know what I'm
So
saying?
I got a question for you because you said you was in the studio. You said y'all gotta get my life together. Like what was that one thing that sparked that change? You was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it.
The music, I mean, honestly, music wasn't even part of that shit, bro. I think it was just like, I had to remember who I was.
Okay.
Before the relationship,
Mhm.
it was like, it ain't about, most niggas like, man, not just niggas, just people in general.
Right.
I gotta be upgraded from my ex, man. I gotta show them I'm winning. I gotta
Right,
stuff
right,
for
right,
Ram
right.
and that third. And I was like, I don't care what that person think or what they friend. Cause of course we got mutual friends. I don't care what none of them think. I know who I am before that. And I had to get back to who I am before that. If I stick to who I am before that, I'm gonna be fine. I've been getting out the mud all my life. So I'm just gonna get it out the mud again. And you get what I'm saying? It ain't about the popular opinion, it ain't about the gram and none of that. And I just did what I had to do, and I'm gonna get right. And
Social media mess everybody's life up.
and that's what I did. Like I got it out the mud.
That's it. All right, well.
That's all I know how to do. Like this.
That
Once I
was
got it out
smart.
the mud, yeah, exactly. Once I got it out the mud, it's like, this who I am, man. Like I've been doing this.
Right,
like,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
right,
You know, like,
you found it.
You start
it.
feeling yourself. Like,
You found it.
I've been doing this.
I'm
Like,
on it,
I
I'm
don't
on
care
it.
who around. I'm gonna do
Right.
And he's like, all right, now I'm ready to get the story record. Now I'm looking into the box.
There you go.
Like now I'm ready to get it out. Now I'm gonna do everything I said I was gonna do, and now I'm letting people see my story, and ain't no like stopping me, like. And that's why I'm at now.
That's that.
It's the three. It's the movie, like you know what I'm saying. It's the movie, like this is before that. Like I've been the movie, like.
So it's like
I've been stunting like a random.
It's fitting to be.
Because I mean, people tell you like your life is like a movie. So alright,
that's it.
And we're a walking movie. Like,
all facts, man. It's been documented. Like I've been getting out the mud. Like
that's it.
And as you go through the gram and the videos, you'll see the growth.
Killing the gram right now. You out there?
Subtle. It's a subtle flex.
Nah, it's a subtle flex.
Nah, you gotta play that sometimes. You gotta play that sometimes.
It's a subtle flex.
This is the time. Like you got the album coming out. This is the right time to flex. Like this is the time to be on.
Like, about to have me in my bag.
Like that's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be back on your bullshit. Like that's how you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be
like,
oh,
shout out to Nipsey with that. I fuck with Nipsey, man. Nipsey definitely in the play. Yo, he in the playlist, man.
I don't care what nobody say. He got the best album of the year. I don't care what nobody say.
I mean, though.
You gonna deny it? He got the best album of the year.
I ain't gonna deny it.
This year?
Got the best album this year.
There's a lot of heat this year, brother.
It ain't like Nipsey though.
It ain't like that. It ain't like that.
I'm
not gonna go into his time.
I'm gonna give y'all a little something. 4 months from now, we'll have that debate and we're gonna settle it. I mean, so just let that be
best album. Let's go to the third joint. What you got for us? I'm gonna let you pick whatever you want.
Shout out to Blue and Sweetie, man. This Sweetie favorite joint right here, man. This her favorite joint right here.
Okay, what's this called?
It's called Know What You Like.
Know What You Like. Okay.
You know what I want you to do when I tell you leave with me. And you gon' wanna hop in the coupe when I tell you ride with me. Four and everything. I know what you like. I know what you like. I know what you like.
Foreign this, foreign that, foreign everything, yeah. Foreign hip to my foreign whip to my marry that, yeah. Everything foreign. You want it, I buy. You freak it, I try. Excited like ride. Got a young bull tied like a ride. Say I know what you like. I know how you act when you drink. Somehow you get lost in the bathroom. Snapping all over the scene. 4 rings and I'm riding it. 3 pack and I'm sliding it. 2 rounds never drowning it. 1 top got that go great feel like got something in it. Say I know what you like. I know what you like. You know what I want. When I pull up in the coupe and I take you with me, we gone.
Nah, yo, you understand? Like I love when people catch that pocket. And like they just coast, you know, he was coasting, brother. Like, yo,
Appreciate it, man.
I tell you, he was in that zone,
yeah,
right?
you feel me? Like, yo, cause like you see him, like it's almost like intrinsic. Like it's like you can't help but go back to where you was when you was creating that. So it's like, when you find that pocket, bro, you gotta ride it, son.
Yeah. I like that song. That's the third. You 3 for 3 right now with me, baby.
Appreciate it,
You
man.
3 for 3.
Absolutely.
Like, look, that's that we was talking off camera, but that was music. Those songs right there from the music.
You here with it.
That's when, like I said, at 2 o'clock in the morning after I left the club, I don't want to hear none of that crazy music. I want to vibe and just ride out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I had a good time. I'm feeling good. Now I'm just in a zone, like I'm just chilling. I just like, I don't smoke, right? So that would be my equivalent to that getting high.
That feeling.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's that. I'm like, I'm in the mood. I'm grooving. Like that's the music you are creating right now. Is the music that I think a lot of people gonna be able to support and get behind because they're gonna have that same feeling.
Man. I mean,
I feel it though. Like I was saying, like it provides that counterbalance. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to turn up 24/7. You know what I'm saying?
No turn up 24/7.
So when you hear this music that's coming out, it's like, okay, this is what I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they can't, like that folks really can't describe it.
Yeah.
But when they hear it, they know what it is. You know what I mean? So I can't wait for them to hear it. It's gonna be.
Me too, man. It's that road trip in the morning, I-95. Like you know, you got the pack of grapes and your fruit snacks and your man, and it's like everybody sleeping in the car but you and you just rocking out.
That's the song right there.
That's it. Like
you look around, ain't nobody up.
like, man, it's supposed to be a road trip and everybody sleep. Like,
Exactly.
I'm playing what I want, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Man. It's crazy that actually correlates to that song correlates to more of where I am now.
Okay.
It's just like, you know, I'm in the toilet, man. I got something nice next to me, man. They just
Toy nights, I'm not
We ain't gotta be in the club, you know. We just chilling.
Just chilling.
It's just me and
That's also a song I can hear in the club though. That one you just dropped. That you just played. I can hear that in the club.
Son.
I wouldn't want to hear it in the club because I need the vibe.
Son,
I
I
can
go
hear
for
it.
the lounge. It's a difference.
I mean, I take that back. You're right. The lounge.
that's a lounge joint.
That's a lounge.
music.
That's a lounge song, right?
It's one of those where I'm just ready to go with you, like.
Yo, we done? We done? You ready?
Yeah.
Taking the check.
That's that.
That's taking the check. We out. Yo.
Are you ready, like?
Let's
go.
Right. You know what time it is.
Oh, yeah.
You know what
It's one
time
of those, yeah. Like,
You ready?
We ain't trying to stay till it close.
Nah. We gotta get out of here.
Stuff happening.
You had your wings and your LIT.
Yeah, LIT.
You know, I'm ready to go.
You feeling? You nice? All right, that's time for us to leave. Let's just die. Yeah, you're right. That's the. Bro, you just painted the perfect picture. That is the moment, and every guy that know that, even every female gonna know that. Like, alright, that's that vibe. That's a vibe. That's a vibe that you got. Yeah,
Like,
you gotta go.
March on, see where it goes.
Especially if that come on in the lounge, yo. That give you the. Hey, yo, wrap this up.
That's your cue right there. Wrap it up.
Blue, his lady Sweetie, yo, she love this record.
It's fine.
But I put it out for a little bit. I had to take the other journey, and she was like, "Damn, you gonna really put this part of the album like real talk?"
Yeah, it's a good joint.
Like I gotta put it together.
Okay.
Gotta put it together. Man, a couple of joints, man. Shout out to Rube, man. Rube heard this shit, man. He did a lot of mixing on the joint.
Oh yeah, nah, he nice, bro.
Rube did a lot of mixing on the joint.
I told my mans, like we run to a lot of artists, man, and I tell them like, yo, I was amazed sitting in there, just seeing him work. Son was putting
Super talented.
He was putting it together, bro. I'm like, yo, like he made my man's song go from a regular song to, and I see him. He was adding stuff to the song, like music to the song, like to the beat. Like I'm like,
talent right there, man.
I'm going.
Engineers are very important.
You paying for this,
They're
and
very
he
important.
giving you your money worth. Like he gonna try to make the best out of your song, like, and so I do. Yeah, shout out.
That's
to
the
him,
difference between a $20 an hour, a $50 an hour, $75. That's the difference.
That's right. Or free, or your man's gonna do it for you. You don't know what he's doing.
I was like, damn, I got the laptop and I got the
Right.
the software and then I got the little mic with the filter and
Right.
Or you can go there and then you have somebody like a Rule or a Shaw Bug and Peoples and all of them and they're gonna get you right, man. Like
The engineer is important.
very important.
It's
A lot of
integral,
them,
bro.
a lot of them, they're artists themselves or producers.
So like they know.
So they wear
what
multiple hats.
And they know
They
the
hear it
sound.
different.
Yeah.
Exactly, they hear it
Got
different.
that ear.
So when you get that chemistry, it's very important, which is why you see a lot of artists work with certain producers and engineers a lot. Like Drake and you had a 40 and Leah and Timbaland and just,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Because that chemistry is
You
just.
gotta check the liner notes because if you notice, if you look at every Kanye record, it's always Mike Dean. You know what I'm saying?
It's a reason for that.
That's a major reason.
Because that chemistry is there.
It's far from a coincidence.
Far from it. You know what I'm saying?
It go hand in hand with the engineer and the artist, the DJ and the artist. Like the DJ know exactly when to stop the beat, stop the song so he can do his thing. He know how to bring it in. He know how to do everything.
You know how to introduce. Introducing a record is very important,
Right.
man.
Trust me, I
Like
know.
with any other relationship, the introduction, the first impression.
It's always the last one.
Exactly.
Don't
So
get a chance at it.
when a DJ break a record, that's your first impression. So you can have DJs throw this shit on, and then this song could be the best song in the world, but if people do not know it, they're not gonna dance to it.
I agree.
It's just human nature. They don't know the song. Facts.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? Now you get a DJ, and like, yo, when they set it up, like, if you ever did this, and you ever did that, and if you feel like this, and you feel like that, and put your
This the
hand up.
song for you,
Hey.
bow, and then
There you go. Now
it
it's like,
starts slapping.
now it's like, cause now they're relating to it. So now it's like, I don't even know. I don't know the words.
I don't even know who this is. Matter of fact, what's his name? Let me go find it right now.
Exactly.
That was no
That's it.
fit for
So
me.
like you said, that's the importance between the artist and the engineer, producer, and DJ.
Yeah.
It's very important.
Nah,
I got a question for you though. As far as this project, right? How do you want it to live? Or how long do you want it to live? Like, do you want it to?
I think it's a classic, man. Before I
Timeless.
drop it, I think it's timeless because I think the songs are based off human nature, human emotions. Those aren't going anywhere.
Right, exactly.
Those
So it doesn't matter, the sound or whatever. If you feel it, between a heartbreak and you feeling yourself or depression or your anxiety whatever it may be, even strip clubs, not mentioning the club itself, but you know, prostitution, so on and so forth. I mean, the word sounds ugly, but you know, when you start dealing with chicken in Asian in Egypt, and women and money and sex is gonna always be around.
It's gonna be here to stay.
You know what I'm saying? So if you have something representing that, it's gonna always translate.
Gotcha.
That's why I say the classic, because it's not a fad right now. I ain't talking about.
You ain't chasing the sound.
I ain't talking about dabbing. Like that's gonna be here today and going tomorrow.
Right.
You're not chasing the sound.
Where it was crunk. Exactly.
You're chasing, you creating your own sound instead of chasing the sound.
Exactly. And
You're not being trendy with the music.
it's not trendy.
It's just music that it just is, and it's gonna sit with you.
Exactly. So
It's
like,
soulful. That's
people gonna always go through these emotions. People gonna always go through these trials and tribulations, like,
Right.
all the time.
Absolutely.
So because of that, you're gonna always be able to go back and resonate to it.
And that's like I said, like it's soulful, not fast forward. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So stick to
It's
the
okay.
rhythm.
It's gonna take a little bit longer, but you know, when it's on that plate, you're gonna get a lot.
Right now I'm just going through something. Right now I'm just going through something. Right now